Are you like most buyers who have decided to sit on the sidelines and wait to buy a home for next year? The interest rates definitely have had a halt on the buying and selling of real estate in this current market.
There is a shortage of inventory in a lot of large cities because current homeowners are not wanting to put their home on the market. Why? Well, a lot of these people probably bought their homes pre-pandemic and are enjoying some low interest rates. They're afraid to upsize or downsize because the cost of their monthly mortgage might be higher. These facts are what's making it a little bit more challenging for the buyers in today's current real estate market.
So in this video, we're actually going to take you around and show you some of Dallas's hottest and newest upcoming cities with new communities in them that have affordable new construction home. But right about now, you're probably saying, hey, Mike and Marilyn, we don't have the funds or that kind of money to buy new construction. And quite honestly, we need to really make a move here pretty quickly. Well, believe it or not, but in the Dallas Metroplex, there are new construction homes that you can buy under the $400,000 mark. Now, depending on where you want to go, you're going to find growth and development all around the Metroplex area. But because this area is so large, Dallas is a very large area, we've decided to focus and hone it down on two counties, which is Denton County and Collin County. And we've decided to pick five cities in each of these counties that are showing growth and development pretty rapidly over the last few years.
Right. Now, in the MLS currently in Collin County, there are over 220 active listings of new construction homes under $400,000. In Denton County, there's 181 homes. Now, bear in mind that not all builders choose to list their home on the MLS. If there is a particular builder or a community that you like, then we tell people to go onto the builder's website. You might get a more exhaustive list, or give us a call. We'll be happy to get to that information for you.
Saludos y bienvenido a nuestro canal y a la ciudad de Dallas, Texas. Hey guys, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, living, working, playing, or moving into the Dallas area, then don't forget to subscribe below and tap that notification bell and hit that like button so that you can be the first to know about what's going on in the current real estate market in the Dallas area. Hey guys, my name's Marilyn. This is my husband Mike, and we are a husband and wife team. We're full-time realtors here in the state of Texas. Our specific area of expertise is the North Dallas area, and we get contacted every single day from people just like you who are looking to move into the area, who are gathering for information about the area, and we just absolutely love it. And as we always say, it really doesn't matter when you are needing to move, whether it's in a day from now, 2 days from now, a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, or you're just wanting information. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or you can even set up a Zoom call with us. All of our information is down below, and you know what? We'd love to be able to connect with you and help you make that move into the Dallas area.
But again, you may be asking yourself, do we need to buy an existing home? Can't we get a better price on an existing home? Well, that's going to depend on where you are looking in the big Metroplex area. And as we mentioned earlier, there's some pretty compelling issues that current homeowners are facing when they are deciding to put their home up for sale. Now, homeowners who bought prior to the pandemic, as I said earlier, are probably enjoying interest rates anywhere from the 2 to 4% range. According to CNN, 61% of mortgages are below 4%, and according to the Apollo Group, 23% are below 3%. Now, according to Danielle DiMartino Booth, who was with the Dallas Federal Reserve for 10 years, what she says is these homeowners are now prisoners in their own homes with golden handcuffs. They don't want to make a move either up or down in their position or their living options because of the interest rates that they're currently enjoying. And really, who can blame them?
So that makes downsizing or upsizing for these current homeowners really unattractive, right? And unless they have a ton of money or they have to move, why should they pay a higher interest rate, making their mortgage higher on maybe a smaller home? I mean, it just doesn't make sense for a lot of these homeowners. Now, let's take a look at the flip side when it comes to buying affordable new construction homes and what builders are actually offering buyers to lure them in.
Right. Builders flat out can just offer people more incentives. And why? Builders' pockets are a lot deeper than the average homeowner. We get emails every day from different builders advertising their incentives, and we wanted to share a few of those with you right now. Toll Brothers is having a fall savings event on some of their quick move-in homes, and they're offering a 5.99% interest rate for a 30-year fixed loan. GFO has some fall savings. Right now, they're offering up to $60,000 on a quick move-in home that you can use towards the purchase or if you'd like to add any upgrades. D.R. Horton has some great homes around the Metroplex under the $300,000 range, and they are right now offering some great interest rate incentives of 6.2 up to 6.5% and offering $10,000 worth of incentives. In fact, we just had some clients that just closed on a D.R. Horton home and took advantage of both those incentives.
Perry Homes also have their year-end savings event for a limited time on select homes if you close prior to December 31st of this year. History Maker Homes are also offering a 5.99% interest rate on their homes for approved buyers. And finally, Normandy Homes is offering anywhere between $15,000 to $45,000 in upgrade incentives. And if you use their lender, they're also offering up to $10,000 in closing costs. That's a lot of money, folks.
Wow, yeah.
You know, and the list goes on of these builders and what they're offering. This is why we recommend to our buyers right now in this market and potential buyers to consider looking into a new construction home and take the benefits of, you know, all of this money that's being offered to you, have a quick move in, and be able to have a brand new home before the end of the year.
Right. And there are so many options and choices for you as a first time or as a home buyer in the Dallas area to purchase a brand new home at a price that you're comfortable with. There are some pretty huge incentives out there with the builders, also if you use their lenders. Some of the lenders are offering to pay your closing costs. They can also help you buy down some of your points. It is their product, so it's an incentive for you to use them. And as we recommended above, some of the builders are offering money towards upgrades. Some builders will pay title, and they'll also offer to pay your first year's home insurance. Now, also, if you're looking to buy a spec home and all of your finances are in order, you can close on some of these homes in under 30 days. Again, we just had a client take advantage of that. They saw the home, 31 days later, they closed and they were in their brand new home because they did their homework and they worked with us.
Other benefits that you as a buyer need to consider is that there is a ton of inventory or a lot of inventory on new construction homes. As Mike said earlier, a lot of the current homeowners, because of their interest rates, are pretty reluctant to list their homes due to what's going on in the current market. So there's plenty of new construction inventory. You can also purchase a new home for sometimes even less than an existing home that is much older. Your negotiations also are a lot easier because with a builder, it's pretty cut and dry. You know, when it comes to an existing home sales, there's a lot of emotions attached to the seller when they're trying to negotiate the sales price of their home and things like that. So it's just a lot easier going through the builder. And also brand new homes, and this is great, for the first year, everything is covered under their warranty, everything that's inside the house and outside the house. And then after that, you have your foundation that's warranted for a specific amount of time, depending on the builder, as well as the roof.
Okay, so you're probably saying right now, hey, this is all great information, but where are these suburbs? Is it going to be feasible for us to buy? Well, we recommend that you get together with your lender, get your finances in order, and then we can really go from there. What you really need to determine is your wants and needs. Why are you looking? What is the most important criteria for you? Is it the school districts? Is it proximity to work? Is it medical facilities? Is it a quieter lifestyle? Are you looking for entertainment and dining options? All of these play an important factor into deciding where your next home is going to be, not just the price.
Or maybe you're just moving into the state of Texas from a city or another state that has a smaller population and is already established. You know, what you need to know is that Dallas is none of those things. Dallas is a huge and sprawling metroplex that is connected through a tangled web of highways and byways with thousands and thousands of new communities that are sprouting up all throughout the metroplex area.
Some of the most popular suburbs in the North Dallas area are Plano, Frisco, and Salina, just to name a few. And if we were to look at the current new construction median price in some of those cities, you would be pretty amazed. So let's take a look at Frisco, for instance. The median new construction price in Frisco right now is $1,099,900. Bear in mind that price can be higher because we don't have all the data from all the builders that are on the MLS. Median home price in Frisco right now for an existing home under $400,000 is $389,000, and the median age though is 2003.
Now let's look at Plano. Plano, the median sales price for new construction homes that are listed on the MLS is a whopping $1.2 million. And we know for a fact that there are more homes and more development happening in the popular west side of Plano. Now, the median home price for existing homes in Plano under $400,000 is $369,000. But get this, the median age of those homes is 1976. Wow. So those are pretty older homes. In Salina, another popular suburb that's up and coming north of the Dallas Metroplex, the median sales price for new construction homes there is $649,000, which is a little bit out of reach, or a lot out of reach for most home buyers today, especially with the current interest rates, right? Now, the median home price for existing home sales in Salina under $400,000 is $375,000, and the median age is 2014. So it's almost 10 years older. The new homes.
Because these cities north of Dallas are so popular and expensive to live in, we decided to pick some exurbs in some cities that are close by in that area and that are showing tremendous growth in the Collin County area with new construction homes under $400,000. And those cities are Princeton, Anna, Melissa, Farmersville, and Royce City. So we're going to take a look at the average median home price of homes under new construction in those cities. Princeton currently is at $349,990, and that's for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 1,766 square foot. Anna is $380,445. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,932 square foot. Melissa is $369,587, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,605 square foot. Farmersville, $331,171, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,124 square foot. And Royce City, $343,167 for a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,007 square foot.
Now let's take a deeper dive into these 5 cities that Mike just mentioned in Collin County and look at some vital data and statistics of these areas. Princeton has 74.9% of its residents own their homes. Princeton has rapidly grown over the past 3 to 4 years, and it's growing annually at about 15%. The median household income in Princeton is $85,000. Princeton ISD is rated overall an A- from niche.com, and their student-teacher ratio is 17-1.
Royce City is another popular city in Collin County that's really growing, and the population is expected to grow for 31.9% from 2019 to 2024. Home ownership in Roy City is at 85.7%, and the median household income is $99,726. Roy City ISD overall rating is a B+, and the student-teacher ratio is also 17-1.
Anna, Texas. Anna has a home ownership rate of 76%, and its current population right now in 2023 is 27,376, and it's expected to grow annually by 16.9%, almost 17% annually. But the interesting fact is that since 2020, Anna's population grew over 57%.
Wow.
In 2020, their population was 17,400. And as I just said, the current population is 27,376. So that's a huge jump. Their median household income is 77,787. Their independent school district is rated overall a B, and the student-teacher ratio is 15-1.
Now let's take a look at Melissa, Anna's neighbor. They are at a home ownership rate of 88.6%. The median income is $127,391. Their annual growth is 18.19%, and their current population is 23,721. The Melissa ISD has an overall rating of A, and their student-teacher ratio is 18-1.
Finally, Farmersville, Texas. Farmersville has 85.7% of residents that own their own home. The average household income in Farmersville is $102,000. The population in 2023 was 21,683. And in 2020, get this, it was 13,716. So over the past 3 years, Farmersville, Texas has grown over 58%. That is tremendous.
Wow,
and it is expected to continue to grow at about a 16.49% annually. The Farmers Independent School District is rated B+ overall through NEACH, and it has a teacher-student ratio of 17.1. But here is what we want you to focus on, is that the high percentage of residents that do own their homes in this area. Also understand that the ratings of the independent school districts in these areas are a little bit lower, but it's not due to the fact of academics or teachers. It's really due to the fact of their food menu, maybe the administration, and also like their resources and facilities. So, bear in mind that as more people move into these smaller cities, their tax base is going to grow, which means that their school districts are going to improve, because really that is the goal of a lot of these cities, is to have a great school district.
All right, so we talked a little bit about Collin County. Now we're going to move the roadshow a little bit west to the Denton County area, and some of the homes that we're going to take a look at out there are going to be located in Little Elm, Aubrey, Pilot Point, Ponder, and Sanger. And again, as a reminder, these are homes that are brand new construction under $400,000. So in the city of Little Elm, the median home price is $361,995, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,603 square foot. Aubrey, $376,990, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,841 square foot. Pilot Point, $333,090, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,779 square foot. Ponder, $310,900, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,552 square foot. And wrapping up Sanger, $369,998, gets you 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,784 square foot home.
All right, so now taking a deeper look into these cities and some vital statistics and data, Little Elm has a 68.6% of their residents own their homes. Their current population is 60,000. Their annual growth is expected to be at an 8.42%. The median household income is $101,693. And disclaimer here that Little Elm actually sits in 2 independent school districts. So part of it is in Denton ISD, and they're rated A- overall from NEACH, and their student ratio is 14-1. The other side of it sits on the Little Elm Independent School District, and their overall rating is a B, and their student to teacher ratio is 18-1.
Let's take a look at Aubrey, Little Elm's neighbor to the north, and their home ownership is 71.5%. Current population is under 10,000. Right now it's 9,551, but their annual growth is 21.31%. So Aubrey is on the move. Average income is 84,361, and Aubrey ISD overall rating is A-. Their student teacher ratio is 17-1.
Moving on to Pilot Point. Pilot Point has a home ownership of 61.2%. The current population is a whopping 5,145. They're growing annually by 5.17%. The median income in Pilot Point is 79,956. Pilot Point's independent school district does have a B- rating overall, and their student teacher ratio is 15-1.
Right. Now, Ponder. Ponder has 89.6% home ownership, and the average income is 89,993. Their current population is right now at a little over 2,400 people, and their ISD has an overall rating of A-. And right now, their student-teacher ratio is only 16-1.
And finally, Sanger, Texas. Sanger has 72.4% of its residents own their homes. Average household income of $84,733. The population in Sanger in 2023 right now is 10,400, and it's expected to grow about 5.3% each year. Sanger's ISD is rated overall a B+, and it has a student-teacher ratio of 15-1.
Well, so something you want to note on these cities in Denton as compared to Collin is obviously the population is smaller and the percentage of home ownership is a little smaller. But know that the potential for growth exists in that area, and there is a lot of land out there that is still to be developed, and it is currently being developed right now. And what you're going to find in a lot of these new communities is the developers are adding a lot of amenities and perks to lure some of these new buyers into their homes. They're offering many types of different amenities like full-size courts, pickleball, soccer fields, tennis courts. You'll find some beautiful amenity centers and pools, and a lot of green space in these areas that you really won't find closer into the city, where you can enjoy a lot of hiking and biking that you can't really do closer into the city. So Denton County, a lot of good things going on out there, as well as Collin County.
These smaller cities were virtually unknown prior to the pandemic, and now because of the shift on how companies conduct their businesses, where they have employees working remote full-time from home, some of them are working hybrid, it really has had these areas now booming and becoming developed and more popular, because it really doesn't matter to a lot of its residents where they live and how far they have to drive from work. We said at the beginning of the video that we were going to go ahead and show you around Dallas's newest and hottest upcoming cities outside of the major Dallas Metroplex area, where you can buy new construction homes under $400,000. Now, obviously, if you're in the market for an existing home, those are still available, but we just wanted to point out that new construction right now at this time of the year is readily available, and there's lots of money, lots of incentives that these builders are putting together so that they can move their current inventory and make room for the new ones. So again, it doesn't really matter whether you are looking for a new home or an existing home. Mike and I are here to help. All of our information is down below. We look forward to connecting with you. But until then, we look forward to showing you around town the next time. Take care, guys.
All right. Bye-bye.